Well, good afternoon, Calvary family. As you may know, the governor has announced that we can resume in-person services this weekend, June 14th. And while the limit that he has left in place is more restrictive than we would have liked, we also recognize that you have to begin somewhere, so this is where we're going to begin. I want to take a few minutes to give you an update as to how Calvary has prepared for this moment, how we have worked hard to make sure that we're ready to open on time. And I'm so thankful for the hard work of our staff and our volunteers that have helped keep everyone connected during this season. Our church family has done a fantastic job at being faithful and unified. Ministry has certainly looked different in this season, but ministry never stopped, and it's going to continue on. Our church family has remained strong, outward focused, and caring, and I'm proud of you for fighting off selfishness, frustration, and fear. You know, we've learned a lot through this time, and I pray that we will never take the opportunity to meet together for granted. For many of us, this has been an opportunity to recalibrate our priorities and our schedules. The lessons of this season will be lasting. I know that it's brought some great clarity for me as a pastor as to what we need to focus on as a church, but that's a conversation for another time. As we enter phase one of the reopening process, this phase is going to require a lot of patience, flexibility, and a willingness to sacrifice for others. Here are some of the most important things that you need to know for our in-person services this weekend. First, we will have 2 services to accommodate the required social distancing. Services will be at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. We will limit services to an hour or less to allow appropriate time for disinfecting of high-touch areas between services. The governor has limited us to 25% of capacity or 50 people, whichever is smaller. Now, we have a very large campus, so to accommodate the guidelines, we will have 4 spaces on campus where you can worship with your church family. We will have the main sanctuary, the sanctuary balcony, the Joy Center as a video venue, and then we're going to use the patio in front of the sanctuary. We'll have chairs set up there where you can fellowship together and listen to the service because we have speakers out there available. The live stream service will continue at 9 and 11. We've taken tape and we have marked off the seating sections inside the sanctuary to maintain the appropriate required social distancing. Now in phase one, we will not have children's ministry, but Pastor Joe and his team will continue to provide an online experience for families, and they will also add in providing an activity bag for kids who attend the service live with their parents. The governor has stated that masks are required for indoor gatherings. The CDC has directed that masks should be worn as people enter and exit the facility. I wanted to make you aware of the guidelines. We're not going to be the mask police, though. We just ask that you respect other people's health and personal space as we come together. Our ushers and greeters will be wearing masks as they serve, as will our staff because they're going to be in a lot of contact with people. High traffic areas will be disinfected between services, and restrooms will be cleaned throughout the morning. We have created a page on our website for the COVID-19 information if you would like more details. So just go to calvarylighthouse.org/COVID-19 to see more. We're also asking to help you prepare us for Sundays by going to the website and letting us know if you plan to attend. This is not really a reservation. It's more of an RSVP so we can adequately gauge our expectations and make sure we have everything planned as necessary. So if you would go, again, to calvarylighthouse.org/COVID-19 and fill out the simple form there that we have, it'll allow us to be ready. We've worked hard to prepare our facility so that we can meet again. We've purchased the necessary resources to make sure that Calvary Lighthouse is ready to minister in this season. Many of the procedures that we put in place the week before the stay-at-home order was issued will remain. Hand sanitizing stations and social distancing will be the norm for a while. The safety of our church volunteers and staff is one of our greatest values. And I realize that there are going to be many who do not yet feel comfortable to come to the building. That's why, as part of the work for phase one, we have improved the quality of our live stream services. I think our team has done an excellent job for our online experience during this time, and we want to continue to do so as we look to meeting again. There's a lot of opinions as to how we should proceed. Some want to open immediately, others passionately believe everything should stay closed. Here's how we have decided we're going to approach it. We will respect the thoughts and preferences of others and not make anyone feel less than or non-spiritual because they have a different approach. Listen, attending service in person is not a sign that you are more spiritual or that you are more mature or more godly or more committed than the person who chooses to stay home and participate there. And likewise, staying at home and joining in service from there does not make you smarter or more caring than the person who attends in person. You've done a beautiful job of loving and caring for others in the last 12 weeks. Can you believe it has been 12 weeks since we've met in person? Let's keep the same attitude of love and concern as we prepare to transition into another new way of doing church. Like you, I can't wait for life in church to return to normal, whatever that normal will be. Many of the things that we're going to be asking folks to do when they come back, it's going to feel like a hassle and extra work, and it's because they are. But this is just a phase. It's going to get better. And I look forward to worshiping with you in person soon. In the meantime, until everybody can come back and everybody's comfortable, I want you to know I love you, I miss you. Make sure to join us at 9 and 11, either online or in person, each Sunday, and then every night, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. For our evening devotions. We're going to get through this together. We're going to get through this as one body, and we're going to continue to glorify God in everything that we do. So God bless you. We'll see you soon.